beautiful, and thank you for clicking on today's video. So, it's been a while since I have vlogged, and it's also been a while since I've been to the thrift store. And I was peeping through my closet recently and I realized I'm a little empty. And as a minimalist, I like being a little empty, but I'm a little more empty than even I prefer. So as far as not including lounge clothes, I typically like my wardrobe for any given season to be around 30-ish items. So counting my items here, this is all I have as far as tops, and these are winter tops. So I'm going to do a quick count and then I'll pop back on camera here to let you know. But it feels very light compared to what I'm used to. And I'm used to not having a lot of clothes, so for it to feel light, it must be lacking. Basically, I've been a little bit too good at decluttering lately, and I haven't found anything to replace the items that I've decluttered, so we're a little empty. I'm going to count and then I'll let you know. Hold on one sec. Okay, so that was a really quick count, because not including these 3 sweaters here, and the couple of winter sweaters that I have hanging up that are like cashmere, as far as shirts, I have 8. 9 if you count the one I'm wearing, and probably like 10 if you count what is in my hamper. And then as far as bottoms, I have 4 bottoms. So I am a minimalist, but that is a little bit more lacking than even I prefer. I did learn in my wears the same outfit every day minimalist wardrobe challenge. I'll leave a link for that down below. But I did learn in that video that I am not the kind of minimalist that can just have a uniform and wear the same thing every day, even during quarantine. So I am going to go to the thrift store, see if I can get a couple of filler pieces to fill out my wardrobe a little bit, and I'll bring you along with me. Hey, before I go, I forgot to mention I do have some dresses. So not including like my fancy dresses and or future bridesmaids dresses for weddings that have been rescheduled thanks to COVID. Casual dresses, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't need any dresses. I feel like that's a good amount of dresses. But with that amount of dresses, that also means that I don't need as much summer apparel. So I think today at the thrift store, I'm going to be looking predominantly for t-shirts and like quarter-length sleeve. Things that are light, but not quite as light as a dress, because I have a few tank tops and I have some dresses. So I feel like summer is probably a lot covered. Hi, it's me again. Last thing that I forgot to mention is I don't own any skirts and I don't own any shorts. So in my wardrobe, I have a pair of linen pants, I have 2 pairs of jeans, and 2 pairs of work pants. This doesn't include leggings because I don't wear leggings out as like my apparel. I only wear them to the gym. So I'm also gonna be on the hunt for shirts. I'm also gonna be on the hunt for shorts and skirts. So let's see. Hey, so I'm back from thrift store number 1, where I dropped off the stuff that I had to donate, and it was not good. There was also a lot of people in there, so I didn't feel super comfortable filming, because not everybody likes to be on camera. But it was pretty easy to go through, because as far as clothing, I'm pretty universally a small, and I know what colors I like, and this particular thrift store was organized by color and size. So I was in and out pretty quick. And then I had to pop to the grocery store next door because I needed sanitizer, because this one is empty. Which, by the way, this is a great sanitizer. It doesn't dry out your hands, but there's not a lot in the container. So now I'm headed to a different thrift store with hopefully better luck. See you then. Okay, so I'm back from the second thrift store, and unfortunately I only found 2 things, and only one of them were sort of in the criteria of what I was specifically looking for today. That's just sometimes how it goes at the thrift store, and I'm kind of over thrift shopping today, so I think I'll pick this up sometime later in the week, maybe next week, and put these videos together to see if I can find anything good. But I will see you when I see you. For you, it would only be like a 1 second, so it won't matter, but nothing so far. Bye. So the last you saw me was actually about a month ago, and I haven't been thrift shopping since. I have, however, been thrift shopping online at like ThredUp and Depop. So I'm at the thrift store now with my sister.
Hello.
And I'm not looking for clothing anymore. Now I'm looking for things for DIY projects we're working on and home stuff, because her and I are sort of working on my house and like actually getting shelving in and like putting things in the guest bathroom so guests are more comfortable, etc., etc. So I might like briefly look through the clothes just in case there's something like on my list that I have wanted for a while. But now the mission has changed. We both understand the assignment, and we're gonna bring you along, and we'll still do that haul at the end.
Yep.
So thanks. So we're seeing lots of tchotchkes.
Yeah.
Which isn't necessarily what we're going for, but we found this cool clock that's a maybe. So this is pretty cool. This is a maybe, but like all of this,
Not the vibe.
not the vibe. 32.5, he said.
All right, so you want to explain what we're doing here?
Do you think that's gonna overtake the wall?
It might a little bit, yeah.
Okay. Plus we don't know if it works. I think this is gonna be a pass.
Okay.
I mean, it is very cool. But I also don't care that much about tariffs.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it'll be a pass.
Okay.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
It all looks really mass produced, I think.
Yeah.
Stephanie's looking at the games. She's a tabletop gamer. She's trying to see if anything good is here. What do you think, Stephanie?
No, these are like big box store kind of board games.
Yeah, like Walmart games.
Yeah.
You're more of a
These are things
niche.
you're gonna find at like Walmart. Or
You're like an artisanal gamer.
Yeah.
Stephanie's trying on some shoes. I found some that I'm gonna take to Vegas. I'll show you in the haul.
Yeah. Actually, not mad at that.
Well, you gotta walk around in them and do jump and hopscotch like Mom would always make us do. They're cute though.
Yeah. And they're usually like a 10 wide, and this is like a regular narrow.
Yeah, but if somebody already stretched them, you know? Actually, they look a little tight. Are they comfortable?
They do.
She said it's a no. They don't fit her toe box very well. All right, you guys, we got a grand total of nothing. On to the next one.
Nothing.
Nothing. On to the next. We are at the second thrift store of the day because the first one was a bit of a bust, which sometimes is how it goes.
That's how I do.
So I don't know if I've ever been to this one before, so I don't know what they have, but hopefully they have cool home stuff or things that we can apply to our DIYs.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So I'll see you inside. So I'm looking for books with interesting spines because they can act as an interesting decor piece to like set something on and just add color and texture to a space. Perfect book. So that's what I'm doing now, just things that kind of have neutral looking interesting spines. So I really like these. But like all of those little bits, it's a really annoying item to dust, therefore I'm not gonna get it. So I like it, but the minimalist in me is like, is it worth its maintenance? No. I have all these cool books with interesting spines, and even though it's not necessarily something that I would read, it's eco-friendly decorations because it's reused, and also it's inexpensive, so it's kind of like a win-win if you just need a little bit of something to sort of pull the room together. Hey Stephanie, do you want a possessed doll?
What's her name?
Susan. Well, no, we need like an old name like Gertrude.
I was just gonna say Gertrude.
Sorry if your name is Gertrude. Literally so many school supplies. If you're a teacher, wow. Tracing pad. I'll show you what we have so far. We haven't done like the second pass of it. We're just putting things in our cart so they don't get taken. So let me show you. So we have this, which we're gonna spray paint back black for the bathroom. Little bowl, some decorations, school stuff, and then books, which we definitely need to minimize. We are at spot number 3, which is our last spot of the day, I think, because we have to go home and start doing the DIYs. So, yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Nailed it. Yep.
Okay, you gonna join me? So, the last shot you saw, I believe we were at Habitat for Humanity, and over the course of this thrift haul, I and we went to a couple local grocery stores. A couple local thrift stores, a Goodwill, and a Habitat for Humanity. I'm not going to say exactly where everything is from because I kind of actually don't remember. But here's the haul. Stephanie, actually, you only got one thing.
I did, so I'll be in and out pretty quick here.
So, Stephanie got gloves.
I got gloves because we're doing a bunch of like DIY projects and stuff, and I didn't bring any gloves with me.
Yeah, so we got these for $2, I believe at Habitat.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm not going to say. But
Yeah.
these are Stephanie's big purchase. Unfortunately, those shoes didn't work out.
No. But you can see that we've been up to some DIYing already.
Yeah, we've been painting. Actually, we're making these 2 giant mirrors, and I didn't want to make a YouTube video about it because it makes everything take a long time, but I did make a TikTok, and that is probably on my TikTok page, which will be linked down below. So next we have, I'm experimenting with decor. This may end up going back to the thrift store, but it's a ship in a bottle. And Jean and I are redoing our front room. And you know, just because I'm a minimalist doesn't mean I have no decor whatsoever. So we thought that this would be a cool decor piece because we don't have a lot of decor and we just bought a house. So this is gonna go in that front room hopefully, and if it doesn't fit, then it'll go back to the thrift store.
Do you want to talk about your theme for the front room?
Yeah, so the front room we're trying to make sort of like travelers theme. Explorers.
Yeah.
We have a map in there. We have an ironed table. You'll see it eventually because it'll be my background eventually, but it's kind of the traveler's theme. Thank you, Stephanie.
Yeah.
So that's it for that bag. And then, what is this?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. So I got this little, I think it's a handmade bowl. It's clay on the bottom. There's no donation as to where it's from. But I thought this would be cute for a plant, like a small little plant.
Like a succulent or something.
Yeah, and this was $2.99. They can't see the table.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so the next thing I got, I bought more than I normally do because I've been burning through these notebooks for YouTube. I use these as my YouTube and TikTok like notebooks. So these were each $1.99, and typically when I go to the thrift store, I just get one, but I've been, like I said, burning through them. So I got 3. And there's some handwriting in them on a couple of the pages, but they're pretty much brand new, which is nice. Things you can get secondhand. Oh, we need to paint this.
Oh, you're right.
So I got this golden tray for my guest bathroom because my guest bathroom has nothing going on right now, and I just want to make it kind of more inviting for guests. We're going to be spray painting this black and then putting it with like soap and lotion for guests in the front bath or the upstairs bathroom. So let me put that there to remember.
Yeah. We need to add that to the pile of things to spray paint.
Yes. More decor is just this cool little vase. Again, I thought we could put some foliage sticking out of it. I'm a big plant person, but I don't currently have a lot of things to hold plants, so that's what these are. I got these shoes. I feel like this is just all the stuff I got.
Yeah, like
you were there.
Like, do I need to be here now?
Bye.
Bye.
I got these shoes. because I am going to Vegas in a couple of months, and a lot of the clubs, if you've ever been to Vegas, you know there's sometimes kind of a dress code. You want to look nice, and a lot of the clubs sort of don't like tennis shoes or flats, but I don't want to wear heels all through Vegas. So I found these, and I figured I could wear them the one time and then maybe donate them back or try and sell them. But they were $6.99, and I thought that was good for like a one-time use thing. So they're a heel, they're closed-toed, so if somebody steps on me, which has happened to me in Vegas before, and I almost broke my toe, they're just kind of a good fit, and they fit really well, and they're already broken in, which is nice. And that's something I do when I need kind of like specific clothing. I'll either rent it or I'll find it at the thrift store and either keep it or donate it back. If it's like a one-time use thing for like a gala or whatever.
Yeah.
Not that.
Because those are the kinds of things that you don't want to spend a lot of money on for a one-use item kind of thing.
Yeah. Like when even going to like my friend's wedding, I rented a dress because it's just, why would I spend $300 on a dress that I'm probably only going to wear once or twice? It's just, doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next little bit here is a little bit odd, but they're books, but they're kind of, I didn't buy them to read. I bought them as decor because books are like a cheap, eco-friendly, if you get them secondhand, a cheap way to add color and texture to a room without creating a lot of knickknacks that you then have to dust. So I got books to kind of do like
layering, essentially.
Yeah, so like I have this book, and then like you put a plant on, and it's a little bit more dimensional. And like I said, it's cheap and eco-friendly because it's secondhand, and it's very easy to clean. That's sort of one of my things, is if it's difficult to clean, I tend to not bring it into my home. So I'm not gonna show you the books because I didn't buy them for the books, but I'll show you the spines. So here's one. I thought that was cool. Let me grab them all out, actually. Here's another one. Green.
And they're all bound differently, and so it's adding like a lot of texture to wherever she's gonna put them, so that's always a bonus.
Yeah, I just think it's gonna look a little bit more dimensional. And it's kind of like stupid, like why would you buy a book you're not gonna read? But the decorators do it.
They do.
They do. They do.
Really do.
The DIYers, they do it. And then this one, I liked the spine, but also anybody who's been a subscriber for a minute knows my husband is from Russia. He's Russian and Ukrainian. So this one had a cool spine, and it also
literally Russian Revolution.
Yeah. So that is it for the haul, and actually we could probably end the video here. Thanks so much for watching this never-ending thrift haul, and I will fill you guys in either on Instagram or TikTok when the front room and all the other random construction projects around my house are done. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Okay, so really quick, let's grab the thumbnail. You want to hold the books, like,
sure,
all extra like. And I'll hold this.
Or here, let's do.
You gotta make it aesthetic.
I'm gonna fucking try. The DIYers, they do it.
They do. I know you watch them. You watch the DIYers.
I do.
Wait, there's like literal garbage. Hold on. Okay. I don't want to tag. Okay. Okay. And I will send this to you for approval before I post it, just so you're comfortable, just like I did with Anya.
Well, one thing I should have asked was like, is it okay for me to drink on camera? Because there were a couple of times where I was just like, okay, I'm just sitting here.
I'm gonna zoom in on you. Okay, and then this we should probably sand and spray paint. I can't believe I forgot about it.
Yeah, I can't believe I forgot either. It was such a good find.
I hope, because this is probably gonna go live next month, I hope I can get B-roll of all of these items like in their place.